Oh my gosh, it's race week! Ah! I can't believe we are less than a week away from race day. It's just so surreal to be like even in this position. Like this past few months have gone by so quickly. And as you can see, I am in my car because today we are at the beach again, which means I'm gonna fit in another open water swim at the ocean here at Kits Beach. I'm pretty happy how swimming in the ocean has been. If you've been following me for some time, you know that open water swimming is just not my forte, but for some reason swimming in a group helps, and I don't know what it is about the ocean and the waves, but for some kind of strange reason it actually brings more calmness to me than a lake. Maybe it's because the waves have some kind of like rhythm that make me feel at peace. I don't know. But that being said, this week is a taper week, so there isn't a lot of workouts involved. The plan for this week is that today is going to be an open water swim. Tuesday, I am scheduled to do a short interval ride, really just to get the legs remembering what it's like to move really fast. And then after that, a short brick run. Wednesday, I am scheduled for a short interval run. And then again, it's to remind my legs what it's like running fast. I also have a strength scheduled on Wednesday as well. And then Thursday, I have a swim and then I believe a steady ride or an easy ride. I can't really remember, but I know it's nothing too intense. And then Friday is a rest day. And next thing you know, it's race weekend. So this week is all about sharing how I'm going to be preparing for the weekend ahead, what I do to mentally prepare, physically prepare with my taper workouts, as well as my fueling and hydration strategy, because I will be carb loading towards the end of the week. So that is the plan. Also on the docket this week is quite a busy week at work. So I'm really hoping that I stay on top of my organizational skills and just making sure that I'm not taking work too seriously, because my priority is the race. So I'm going to try really hard to keep at peace when it comes to work things and not take things too personally. So far it's been okay. Last week was a little bit hectic preparing for like the planning sessions that we have at work. So this week is really just executing all those meetings and presenting and whatnot. So I'm hoping it's not super crazy, but we'll see. Today is a very sunny day, so I have a feeling it's going to be hard sighting the buoys in today's open water swim. I am hoping the water isn't super choppy, but you know, you never know with the ocean. So anyways, let's go and get the swim started. Okay, water doesn't look too bad. Wow, that's so hard. Finally, the last open water swim session before race day, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling quite confident after that swim. Currents were so strong, and so it was really hard to keep up with the waves. Definitely swallowed quite a bit of water today. I definitely was slower, so it's a little bit discouraging, but you know, on the bright side, at least I got another swim session, and the swim on race day is a down current swim, so hopefully I'll be a little bit faster than today. Good morning. It is Wednesday today and I got up around 6:20. I was aiming to wake up at 6 a.m. to try and start getting myself ready to wake up earlier and earlier, because for my 70.3 race this weekend, the race start time is at 6:15, which means I need to get up 3 hours earlier so that way I can eat some fuel, start getting my body ready and fully awake in time for the race. So I'm trying to wake up half an hour earlier every day. So yesterday I think I woke up at like 6:45. Today I was trying to wake up around 6, but I ended up getting up at 6:20. So tomorrow I'm hoping I can get up at 5:30. But another reason why I am up early is because today is another hot day and I do not want to do my run in 30-degree weather. Apparently it's like just under 20 degrees right now, so I'm gonna try and fit in my run. It's a fairly short run. It's like a 25-minute run and then some 30-second strides within it. And then after that, I'm gonna fit in a quick body weight strength session to just get my body activated in all the right areas so that they know which muscles need to work in prep for this race. So nothing too heavy, it's just kind of like an activation routine. In addition to the fact that I have to fit in my run is because I have a big day of work ahead of me. Today and tomorrow are big like planning sessions where like the whole organization comes together and just bang out like the plan for the next quarter. So a lot of my attention is going to be put towards that, and so that's another reason why I don't want to do my run later, because I know my brain is going to be fried. So I tried to motivate myself this week to just remind myself why I'm getting up early is for me and not for work. So I have been pretty successful in terms of getting up early. Obviously I've been waking up a few minutes later than like my goal time, but you know, it's still better than nothing. But if you've been following me for some time, I don't like doing my runs in the morning, but now we're here and I'm gonna try and fit it in. It's Thursday, which means it's a day before race weekend and I'm getting a little nervous, not gonna lie. So today is the start of my carb loading. For breakfast, I'm having my usual. I did have a swim session earlier today, so I had a banana before then, and I am now gonna up my carbs. The goal, I believe, is gonna be around 500-ish grams of carbs starting today. So I'm gonna change my bread from sourdough to bagels because it's a little bit more heavy on the carb side. And then hopefully throughout the day, I can snack on some carbs so I can keep up on that. I have one more optional workout. I'm gonna see if I can do it. It's supposed to be like a 25-minute easy ride, so I'll see if I can fit that in today. It all depends on how work is. If it's like super busy and my brain is fried, I'll probably just leave it at that. So anyway, I gotta get cooking and start having my breakfast before work. So this wraps up this week's vlog. As you can see, I am doing some prep for this weekend. I do have to work a little bit tomorrow, so I want to make sure that I'm packing everything now so I'm not like super rushed tomorrow because I have to leave right at lunch. So I got my checklist here and I'm kind of going through it to see, you know, what I have. There's a few things in the laundry still that I need to do, but yeah, I can't believe we're already here. And the next time you'll see me will be my race weekend vlog. Don't forget to also follow my socials because I'll probably do an instant update in terms of how the race went and all that. But yeah, and without further ado, I'll see you in another video. Bye.